What is going on, guys? Mcskillet here with another CSGO video, and today I'm going to be doing an inventory showcase, someone else's inventory, and I haven't done a video like this in a while, so I thought I would do one today. And a lot of you guys have been asking me to do a video on the best pro player inventories. I'm not really sure why, but I've seen this comment a lot, so I thought I'd finally do a video on it. But I looked at all the top pro player inventories, or like the most expensive ones, and like the coolest inventories from pros. And a lot of you guys suggested Pasha Biceps because I think he had a pretty expensive inventory at one point. But apparently he sold like a bunch of his stuff because I looked at his inventory and there was hardly anything in there, so I couldn't really record anything for him. And I pretty much looked at all the pro player inventories that you guys suggested that were expensive and stuff, and I didn't really. Some of them kind of had some nice knives and stuff, but then I found one inventory from a pro that just like, it just blows all the other ones away. This one is like so much better than every single other pro inventory by far. And it is the inventory of Crystal, who is a German pro player for Penta. And this guy's inventory is really cool. It's not just an expensive inventory. It is a pretty expensive inventory though. It's probably like $40,000 in skin value, but the cool thing about his inventory is it's not just built up of a bunch of like betting skins. It's built up of a bunch of rare skins, low float skins, and skins with expensive stickers, and lots of cool items like these right here. Look, he has so many Howling Dawn stickers. It is insane. Like, those stickers are like $200 each now. I'm sure he didn't pay $200 for each one of them. He probably bought them earlier, but look right here. This is a P250 nuclear threat factory new. I think this is like the #1 or #2 float in the world. So it actually looks really nice with the low float. It has all the like pixels right in the back of it, unlike mine, because mine's factory new, but it's got kind of a bad float. So his looks pretty nice. He's also got this skin here, kind of a shit skin, but it has some pretty cool stickers on it. And yeah, he's got so many cool collector's items and like awesome skins that, I mean, if I put any other pro player inventory with this video, it would just look like shit compared to his inventory. So we're just going to be doing one video, or I mean one showcase in this video, which is going to be all on Crystal's inventory. And it's going to be a pretty long video anyway. This is like 12 minutes of footage, so pretty much long enough for one video. And right here is his M9 bayonet case harden that is insanely blue. It is the #1 blue pattern. And he also has the bluest AK case harden pattern. This isn't considered the #1 pattern though, because the back of it has some like gold blaze stuff instead of blue. There's one pattern that's a little bit cleaner looking, but this one has the most overall blue on it, I believe. So that's a pretty nice pattern. And yeah, he has a really nice souvenir collection because he collects all the like Penta skins, and most of it's factory new. A lot of it is worse condition, but the majority of it actually is factory new, and a lot of this stuff doesn't come factory new very often, so it's quite impressive that he managed to find a lot of this stuff with the Penta stickers. Like this skin right here, I believe is kind of rare to get factory new, and he managed to get one that's factory new, and it has the Penta stickers. They all have pretty much the same stickers. Well, I mean, they all have the one Penta sticker on it, and the other team, of course, from the game. But he also has some low float skins. Like, I was looking at his inventory on Google Chrome first so I could see the float values, and a lot of this stuff has really low floats. But this right here is a StatTrak factory new AK Vulcan with 4 Titan hollows on it. I'm not really sure how much this would go for, but just keep in mind those stickers are like 200 keys each, and that's like a $400 skin. So that is a very expensive skin basically. In a factory new Tec-9 nuclear threat, he basically has an awesome collection of all the rare souvenirs, all the rare StatTrak skins, and all the rare factory new skins. It's almost everything's factory new, which is very nice. I haven't really seen anyone else put this much effort. Well, I mean, there are some people, but of course there isn't really any pro players that put nearly this much effort into their inventories. I don't know, this guy's got like a goals inventory pretty much. Like, I don't know why I decided to inspect that just for the P250 Sand Dune squad in the comments. I don't know why everyone's so obsessed with the P250 Sand Dunes in the comments, but I'm just gonna go along with it. It's pretty funny, I have to admit. But yeah, here's some of the nicer souvenir stuff, like the Souvenir Glock 18 Reactor, and yeah, Desert Eagle Midnight Storm. I think this has got a low float on it because a lot of his stuff is like rank 1 float in the world. Like this skin right here. I think this is the lowest float M4A4 Daybreak in the world, or at least one of the top ones. As you can see, this top part of it is so clean. Like almost all the ones, if you look on the market, they'll be really black and like burned right there. But his is almost perfect, which is quite nice, and you don't see that too often. He also has a Souvenir Galil AR Cerberus. Not sure if I said that right. I don't feel feel like looking it up for the pronunciation though, so just go along with it. I know some of you guys get mad if I pronounce anything wrong, but yeah, he's got the Og Akihabara Sep right here. I probably pronounced that wrong too, but this is one of the top float ones as well. I think it might be #1 float. This is probably worth $800 or more because of how clean it is, and there really isn't anyone or any Akihabaras or whatever that are as clean as his. But he also has a Souvenir SSG Tropical Storm that is factory new with his Penta sticker on it. It's pretty nice how all of his skins pretty much have got the Penta sticker and the factory new Op Hyper Beast. And yeah, he's also got these next two skins are really rare collector's items, like the Souvenir M4A4 Radiation Hazard. There's only there's less than 10 of these, I believe. I don't even know if there's a Penta one, because I'm guessing he would have the Penta one if it existed, but unfortunately it doesn't. But it's still factory new in Souvenir, and he even has this Souvenir AK-47 Red Laminate. Not only is this factory new and StatTrak, but it also has 3 Howling Dawn stickers on it. Just talk about rarity. A skin that there's only like 10 in the world of, and then one of the rarest stickers in the game as well, with 3 of them on it. And honestly doesn't look that great, to be fully honest. Quite a bit of a waste if you ask me, but he probably got it when it wasn't worth as much. But yeah, he's got some other skins. I don't know why I inspected that hot rod. I thought it was low float, but I don't think it actually was. But yeah, this skin right here is still like max market value, StatTrak factory new Op Hyper Beast, and he even has some really cool battle scarred skins, like the Op Hyper Beast battle scarred with the his actually has it's like one of the top highest floats in the world, but it looks more battle scarred than the #1 most battle scarred one, because I actually owned it. I owned the most battle scarred one, but his looks a little bit worse than mine, to be honest. That's pretty cool how battle scarred his op is. And I also forget, there might have been a Tec-9 Hades that I missed, because I know he also has the most battle scarred Tec-9 Hades, but I think I forgot to I don't think I inspected that because I recorded this beforehand, because I can't really do live voice for these, because most recording softwares don't pick up the Steam inventory, except Fraps does, but Fraps has really shitty audio quality, so I wouldn't want to record a live voice with that. I don't think it matters too much. This way I can do some like planning and research on some of the skins anyway. But another Souvenir Galil AR for that, and I don't even know why he has 2 of them, because those are like super rare souvenirs, and he actually has 2 of them. And as you guess up there, factory new Op Medusa. The factory new Op Medusa looks exactly like the field tested one, so it's really just a complete collector's item. There's no point in buying one of those if you just want it for a play skin, but Crystal is obviously a very high tier collector, and he has, it looks like he has the full collection for some of the new, or not the, like the Bloodhound Pass stuff, the Bloodhound Pass Operation collections, whatever you want to call them. He has like all the skins from there for some reason, and he's got some nice low float Asimovs, and the 5.7 case harden with the #2 pattern. He also has one with the #1 pattern that you'll see later in the video. This one's really clean at one part of it, but then there's a bunch of gold right there, so that's why it's the #2 pattern, but still a very nice 5.7, definitely worth a lot more than market price. Factory new M4 Knight, and yeah, just a massive collection of factory new and StatTrak skins and stuff. StatTrak P90 Theft by Kitty, and yeah, so he's got some more souvenir skins here. Karambit Fade. I don't believe this has like the best fade pattern or whatever, but it does have a very clean corner on it, so that makes it still a pretty nice knife. And he has plenty of other knives he could choose from as well. But he also has the StatTrak P90 Emerald Dragon. This is the most expensive P90 skin in the game, because there's only 25 of these around that number that exist, and it's quite an awesome looking skin. But as you can see, this is the Souvenir Desert Eagle Urban Ruble, which is also a super rare souvenir skin. Like all these souvenir skins he has are really old skins that not too many were dropped. Some of them are really old, some of them are newer, but a lot of them are these really old ones that there's hardly any in the world that exist. Just so many insane skins in his inventory that are all super rare. Like I was saying, I couldn't really compare any other pro player's inventory to this guy's inventory, because his just blows it away, so I thought I'd just do one massive showcase on his inventory, which definitely fills up the video space anyway. But as you can see, there is some more StatTrak skins here. It looks like he almost has every skin in the game in the like best condition, or StatTrak souvenir combination. He even has a StatTrak M4A4 Howl, which seems to have a pretty low float value, as you can see by how clean that stock is. And next to his StatTrak factory new Howl, he has an M4A4 Modern Hunter, which is also factory new. 2 of the most expensive M4A4 skins right next to each other in his inventory. And this Op Pit Viper, probably one of the only ones in the world that's minimal wear, and souvenir. Not too many of those are dropped. Here's another skin that I don't think looks too great, but StatTrak factory new version of that USPS Overgrowth is very rare, and also StatTrak factory new version of the Deagle Crimson Web. As you guys know, Crimson Web stuff, really rare to get factory new. All the skins that I inspect are the ones that are pretty rare, like this Mac 10 Graven, and I think this skin's usually like over $100 on the market, so you just got a lot of really rare skins that would be hard to, actually some of this would be pretty hard to sell, some of it might be pretty easy to certain collectors, but this is all like collector's item stuff. A lot of it, there really isn't a point in getting factory new unless you want to collect it, which I do think is really cool to have all factory new skins in your collection. As you can see, this MP9 Bulldozer, I don't even think there's one on the Steam market because of how rare it is, and MP7 Whiteout, there's usually only like 1 or 2 of these on the Steam market if there's any, so I don't even know what that would go at, maybe like at least 100 keys or more because of how rare it is. And yeah, he's got some more nice souvenirs, and of course every inventory's got to have the Op Dragon Lore factory new. Yeah, I guess he probably still uses this op. He's had it for a while, but yeah, pretty nice op skin, of course, a factory new Op Dragon Lore with a pretty nice float, it looks like. And yeah, here is his factory new 5.7 case hardened with the #1 pattern, and yeah, not too many factory new ones of those, and I think that's pretty much it for his inventory. Pretty insane though, so much stuff, and he also has a really nice pin collection. Oh, he actually has one more page, I'm sorry guys, there's even more. I don't think there's anything too exciting on this page besides his Scar 20 Splash Jam. This AK-47 case hardened doesn't have the coolest pattern, but it is StatTrak factory new, which is sort of rare. Well, this skin right here is actually one of the rarest skins in the game. There's only like, I think like less than 30 probably. It's actually a lot rarer than the factory new Modern Hunter. Of course, you can't get StatTrak factory new Modern Hunter, but it's a really rare non-StatTrak skin, probably the rarest non-StatTrak or Souvenir skin. But as you can see, more like pins and cool medals and stuff. This guy has a lot of pins and coins. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and yeah, do you see how many Howling Dawn stickers? That's just absolutely insane right here. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, guys, and I'm Mcskillet, and I'm out.